Alright, so we are back. I got the 6 Creed out today, and I was thinking the other day it's been a while since I've done any sort of ELR shooting with the 6 Creedmoor, and I'm sure you guys noticed something different about this. Typically it has the Weaver Nitrix on it, the more F-class style scope, and I recently got this Pentalux. This is the Hi-Lux, Hi-Lux Pentalux Tac VF 4-20 by 50. Just got this thing mounted up on here, much more tactical scope, much more, there's more tracking in this compared to the scope that I've typically have on this rifle. So because of that, I'm able to take it out to a little bit further distance. So I went out, I set a plate out at 1,020, shot a 4-shot group on that, and then immediately transitioned up to beyond a mile at 1,815 yards. And taking these tiny bullets out to the extended distance is something I really enjoy anyway. Typically there's a little more involved in the trajectory and corrections and things on the trajectory of a tinier bullet than there is the bigger bullets that tend to fly more true at those distances. So I have a lot of fun doing that stuff, and that was a good test for the first trip out with the Pentalux here. And it did not disappoint. We ended up getting a first round impact, 1,815 yards. And I will say I did shoot 2 shots after that. Both of those, the wind had changed. One of them trended just off the right edge of the target, and the next one dropped just under the bottom corner. So both of them were really close, but the cold bore or first round impact, I called it a cold bore in the video. I probably shouldn't have done that because I had just got done shooting at 1,020, so it had only been 6 minutes or something between that shot, the last shot, and the first round impact with the 6 Creed at 1815. So just wanted to throw that in there just to make sure I'm giving actual counts here. But anyway, first trip out, the thing tracked true. I actually had the turret maxed out, hand had to apply a little bit of holdover, and it tracked true with the turret maxed out and got on target no problem. So I just wanted to throw that in there. This is the Hi-Lux Pentalux Tac VF 4-20 by 50. I plan on getting a very good feel for this optic and then doing a full review on it here in the very near future. And I've been thinking I'll probably start doing reviews on a lot of the pieces of kit that I use, because I think a lot of it is going to be more accessible than you realize, and costs quite a bit less than what you would think I'm spending on some of this stuff to do a lot of the shooting that I actually get accomplished. So this is just one of those things. We'll have a review coming up in the very near future on this. But for the first trip out, I couldn't be happier with it. And I hope you guys enjoy this. 1815, 6 Creedmoor, first round impact. I'll see you guys next time. I'm out.
Okay, 17.5. Now we're gonna hold 5.5. Okay, so let's put this on. Okay. All right. This is 1,817 yards, 6mm Creedmoor with the 108 grain ELDs. Impact. Cold bore. Cold board. Well, I think it's safe to say this scope tracks true. I'll do a complete box test on it and everything when I review this thing, but I've got real good numbers with this load. There was almost no wind today, a very slight breeze. I put that at 6/10 left. and cold bored over a mile with the 6 Creed. Here we go. For perspective, this is 1800 and 15 yards. I gotta say, I am happy with that. First time bringing the 6mm out to anything beyond 1400 yards in quite a while. And we cold bored the 24-inch plate. So, from right up there in that little pull off. 1815 yards, cold bore on plate.